and welcome back for another episode of Been Rollin' playing the Old Republic. Today we're heading to Hutta, and you can actually see Nar Shaddaa in the background there. As we need to go stop the Eagle. Gotta stop the Eagle from landing.
Signal received. Transmission secure. Alright, Cypher. Looks like this is the real thing. Ready to invade the Eagle's nest?
You'd better believe it.
The Eagle and his men are holed up in an old refinery beneath the river. Sending coordinates now. You'll lead the forward assault, but military reinforcements will surround the base and follow you in. Primary objective is to capture or eliminate the Eagle himself.
Acknowledged and understood.
Your secondary objective is the Eradicators. The terrorists have begun launching their biomechanical weapons over Imperial worlds. Once the devices are ready, the terrorists can fire on cities and military bases from orbit.
We'll find a way to stop them.
I hope so. After the Dominator, everyone who died along with Darth Jadus, I don't want to go through that again. When you're in that base, don't let anyone escape. Don't let the Eagle murder again. Watcher 2 out.
Okay.
Welcome back, Master. I've just completed a new meal plan for your culinary pleasure.
Really wish you wouldn't. Your cooking sucks, droid. Alright, back to Hutta, where we first started off as a agent. And we met Callie here. And she became our companion and was our only companion for the longest time. Until we got Vector, finally. And of course, you can't actually land on Hutta. You have to land at the orbital station. Yeah, I don't want to fight with you, Vector. Sorry. That guy's just knucking futs.
Hey.
That and he has no threat generation, and I'm not really much of a tank. I'm kind of squishy, if you don't know that by now. Since I have very few methods of healing myself, I don't trust this guy. Alright, so they are hiding in a old factory under a river? I don't know how that makes any damn sense, but whatever. At least we already have flight points here if we need them, which we really don't. Since it's back behind Nimro's palace, not really a flight point that takes you over there. However, there is a trainer over here that I want to visit. Just in case. Hi.
Anonymity, deception. These are your tools.
Countermeasure instantly lowering threat. Sure. Overload, snipe. And no sniper abilities whatsoever.
Trust no one.
So, what you're saying is, I got crap. Oh, whatever then. Alright, so I gotta head down here. It's funny, I don't really remember too many people actually driving through here. while I was leveling. I'm sure I saw somebody at some point. Alright, so we've already been over there. So that was the warrior phase. But we need to be over here. This is our phase. Alright, Eagle, what you got waiting for me? I see a dude. Yeah, you can die. Bye-bye.
Got a little present for you. You want some of this?
We're gonna have to kill him. I don't like Pat. Alright, come on, heal me up. Give me some ammo. So how far does this thing go? Dear God. It's not really that bad. But still, I could do without it. Alright. Collect these parts. Looks like I'm gonna have to go through him. Kill your lackey. Looks like I need to buff again for a heal Callie. And bye-bye.
One more down.
I need ammo. Where am I going from here? Straight down. Oh, I gotta disable stuff. Come on.
You're dead, freak! Yeah!
Screw it. Bye. And heal again. Bye, pet. Let's move you quickly. Should probably take him out. And reload and heal Kelly. Because it's just what we do.
One more down.
And disable. Now time to confront the eagle. There's still one more guy to kill.
Fight. Come on! Come on out. I'll show you my gun.
No, she really needs to stop saying that, because people may think she's referring to something else. I'm just saying. Alright, time to confront the eagle. Cooldowns are good enough. Let's do this.
Sir, we're cut off. Thurston and Gerald tried to get out, but the Imperials are all over the swamps.
They would be. Damnation. I promised Gerald she'd die with the detonator in one hand and a glass of brandy in the other. Seems she's made a liar of me.
I'm sorry, sir.
Don't be. You were everything I could have hoped for. Now carve us a path out. I'll follow soon. All right, I see you. The least I could do was send the boy off with hope. But have you seen the strength of the revolution? Cells on Nar Shaddaa, Tholet and Molvar, Alderaan, Balmorra. It's an inspiration, no matter how it ends.
Your inspiration is terrorism. Plain and simple.
Nothing is plain or simple about terrorism, about rebellion, or about covert intelligence. That's your field, I presume. You don't look military. Tell me something. How much of my story has the Empire uncovered? What have your methods found?
We found out all about your little orbital weapons. Your eradicators.
Look behind me. That is an eradicator. Technology developed on Drummond Cass and Balmorra. They can be grown anywhere. 6 dozen are already in place. They'll wait to receive orders, at first, but eventually without commands, they'll run rampant, fire blindly at cities from orbit.
The eradicators are worthless. Without you, the threat ends.
You're not enough of a fool to believe that. Uncontrolled, the Eradicators won't hit our targets, but chaos and death still send a message. Now we're done. May whoever survives see a glorious future for the Empire.
Oh, of course he has to do that. And we'll make it heroic.
Want some of this? Cripes, that hurts.
Bye-bye. Alright, just in case this ends up like a Sith Warrior stuff, where he just keeps getting up like a brat bastard.
Damnation. Even surrounded, even seeing you, I didn't think it would happen like this. But as I said, it makes no difference. The Eradicators will run rampant, the Empire will burn, and you have been betrayed.
Who's betrayed me?
My patron, the one who showed me how to unite the cells, proposed the Eradicators, is one of your own people. A traitor in your empire has been helping us all along. Your civilization is so corrupt that it's destroying itself.
Give me a name.
If I had one, I might. But I never learned the truth. Goodbye now. Watch me burn.
Detonator, get back!
Area is clear. Sir, are you all right?
Cypher 9, it's Watcher 3. Are you hurt? That was a nasty explosion.
A little singed, but better than the Eagle.
That really was him? Fantastic. Keeper sent me to assist with information retrieval, slicing the Eagle's computers. I'll also check out that device there. I think it's an Eradicator.
Move fast. The Eradicators may still be a threat.
Yes, sir. Cypher, I've got some preliminary findings. It's not good news. I overheard what the Eagle said. Looks like he was telling the truth. If no one gives the Eradicators new orders, they'll go mad. Fire randomly.
Who thought that was a good failsafe?
It's part of their organic nature. Not really a choice, I don't think. Here's the good part. I figured out their control mechanism. Transmit the proper codes, and you can set the device's targets, disable them, anything. The Eagle stored half the control codes on his computers. Someone else must have the second half.
The Eagle mentioned a patron.
Yes, sir. The one inside the Empire. I'm not sure what that means. You should head to Drummond Cast. I don't think there's anything more you can do here, and Keeper wants you back at headquarters.
Son of a... Of course I have to go back to Drummond Cast. Why wouldn't I go back to Drummond Cast? Oh, killing me here. Killing me, Biggie Smalls. Alright, so yeah, we pretty much hit it on the head that somebody within the Empire was helping him. Although he didn't really seem to be former intelligence like I thought he would turn out to be. Of course, we don't really know the answer to that. That could very well be revealed later. And of course, how much later is up to you guys, as once I'm done with this chapter 1, and I'm ready to move on to chapter 2s, which I will take about a week to give you guys time to leave your answers and such. What I am planning on doing is taking, basically I'm going to start with the tour guide classes, the Jedi Knight and the Bounty Hunter, and pretty much just go to 50. Meaning I'm going to go through chapter 2, probably chapter 3, before moving on to another class. So which means it'll be a while before you see the agent again, or the trooper, or whatever else you guys want to see. So I would like you guys to start thinking about what you want to see once the Knight and Bounty Hunter are done. Because if you don't vote for one, you won't see it. And yeah, if you're a fan of the agent or the smuggler or the Inquisitor or whatever, yeah, I would highly suggest telling me that that is what you'd want to see. Otherwise, I don't know. And if nobody says anything, then I pretty much just pick at random. And by pick at random, I pick what I want to play. And at this point, I don't really know what I would want to play beyond Knight and Bounty Hunter. But, yeah. Now, while comments below are appreciated, I'm going to make a State of the Old Republic video that will upload directly after this video. And that is the one I want you guys to tell me what you want to see next. Well, after those two, anyway. Because by the time I'm done running Jedi Knight, and by the time I'm done running Bounty Hunter, you guys will have had plenty of time to comment on that one video saying, hey, I want to see this next. And I will only be going by that one video as far as what you guys want to see. I won't be going by this video or any other video, unless of course I say so later. I could very well make another State of the Old Republic after I'm done with Knight and Bounty Hunter, saying, okay, this is where we're at so far, but you know, this is your last chance. So keep an eye out for that video. It'll be short and sweet, so it should upload pretty quickly. Especially since it kinda seems like YouTube fixed their problems.
Always a pleasure, Master.
Shut up.
I hope you're having an excellent day and feel no desire to deactivate me.
Keep talking and I will deactivate you. Jerkbag. Alright, so Drummond Cos. Once again. Wait, what? What, I'm already here? What the deuce? That was, quick. Alright, it's more than likely we're gonna have to, talk to Jadis's daughter. The weirdo daughter who likes to collect bodies. And very well may have had the Eagle's body added to her collection. Of course, door closed, because why wouldn't it be on Drummond Cos? course, by the time I reach the flight point, my quick travel will finally be up, making it pointless to use. Oh, please be the last time I have to deal with Drumacaz for a long time. Although, well, no, the bounty hunter, they said Mandalore is on his ship, not,
Nice jungle.
Yep.
You people got a freaky world. They ready for us?
departure.
Almost completely well timed.
Enjoy your stay.
Oh look, quick travel is up now. But it's pretty pointless to use since I'm all the way out here and might as well just go through this crap anyway, and I can always quick travel back. But you'll notice I can still do all the heroic quests, even here on a level 10 planet. Well, 10 to, what is it, 15, 16, something like that. So yeah, I was like, I'm gonna come back to every planet I can think of to record those. Of course, these would be easier because I can pretty much solo these at this point. And I'm sure the rewards won't be worth it, but hey. The reward is you guys get to see what you want to see. And if you don't want to see it, you don't watch the video. I mean, it's kind of the way stuff works. At least my understanding anyway. Ugh.
Ready for departure.
Sure you are.
Enjoy your stay.
Time to hit up the east wing of the Dark Palace. Of course, I remember absolutely nothing of how I'm going anywhere, so it's been forever since we've been back here. It's pretty self-explanatory at this point. Time to find the Keeper.
Cypher 9, come inside. This should be a triumphant moment. It's a tremendous achievement bringing down the Eagle. The crisis has only escalated. The Eradicators could begin firing at any moment.
What's our current status?
Watcher 2, your report.
The Moths have placed local forces on alert, and a search for the Eradicators is underway. Unfortunately, trends suggest we can only find one device every 5 hours. It'll be weeks before we destroy them all.
Disappointing, but not a surprise. Damage projections?
Estimates are 10 to 50 million deaths on each planet targeted. 40% military, 60% civilian.
I assume you have a plan?
In order to deactivate the Eradicators en masse, we need the control codes. Half the codes were on the Eagle's computers. We can only surmise that the other half are with the Eagle's patron.
Yes, the patron. A man whom the Eagle claims is inside the Empire.
Any idea who it could be?
I have my doubt that this patron is really a highly placed Imperial. It seems unlikely such a person could escape our scrutiny. Nonetheless, we can't ignore the possibility of a traitor. That's why we're meeting privately. Only the people in this room know the full situation.
How do you know everyone here is trustworthy?
I hope you're joking. Otherwise, I expect you to back up any allegations. Finish the report, Watcher 2.
The Eagle had been sending periodic transmissions to someone in the Artus system. Artus is uninhabited, devoid of resources and off the major hyperlanes. Our patron could certainly hide there.
I want you to lead a mission to Artus. You're to find the Eagle's patron and obtain his half of the control codes. Watcher 2 will rendezvous with you there. She knows more about the Eradicators than anyone.
Are you all right with this?
I'll do what's necessary.
Your ships will be outfitted with cloaking devices. They'll only last one jump, but they'll get you into Artus unnoticed. After that, infiltrate whatever base the patron is using. Recover the Eradicator control codes and stop the threat. Watcher 2, you're dismissed.
If you want to talk before the mission, I'll be at my station.
There is one more thing. Darth Sorid heard you were returning to Drummond Cass. She wants to speak to you.
Oh, God.
She's insane. You know that, right?
Yes, I know. I've done my best to shield intelligence from our new lord. You've been the unfortunate exception. Do what it takes to survive Jorad's attentions a little longer. Beyond that, the Dark Council won't let this continue forever.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means that even the Dark Council will police its members if the damage is great enough. When you're through, head to the Artus system. This is our only chance, Cypher. Fail, and we all pay a grievous cost.
Okay. I'll take the fervor. I'm pretty sure I know what I'm doing with that. Well, it's an enhancement, so 24, 30, 24. Yep. That's where I'm throwing it. Bam. Okay. So we need to talk to Watcher 2.
Cypher, I'm glad you stopped by. I've been going over the mission parameters, studying the Eradicator control codes, scans of the Artus system. We're facing a mystery, and I hate mysteries.
You may hate mysteries, but you're pretty good at solving them.
I am. I don't mind having that recognized. Call it vanity, but I like knowing my creation served a purpose. What about you? What's been going through your head since this countdown to Eradication Day started?
All I can think is that someone's betraying us.
Don't. Keeper knows the players involved, and Lodent and I can run the psychological profiles. If someone's disloyal, we'll find out.
Aren't you suspicious of the people here?
This isn't the time or place, Cypher. I won't discuss the matter further. In any case, you should get ready. The Eradicators won't wait for either of us.
No time for chat, then.
Even less than usual. Once you take off for the Artus system, I'll be on your tail. We'll meet out there.
Alright, now I gotta go see Darth Jorid. And hopefully I can get off this planet, and I will end this episode, and we'll pick up at the traitor's base. If the traitor's actually there, I doubt it. That would seem a little too clean and tidy for me.
Destination? Enjoy your stay.
No, I won't. Alright, where's Crazy again? Only thing worse than a whack job is a whack job who
They're
can use
scared
the
of you
force.
here, aren't they? You come, you go. You're the freaking secret police.
I am. That's only because I'm damn amazing. And here we go. What's Whack Job up to now?
Physical trauma includes electrical burns, lacerations, and retinal damage. Transfer to a Colto tank for long-term recovery is strongly recommended.
You suggest a Dark Council member hide in a vat? For healing?
I am programmed to dispense medical advice based on all relevant factors.
Get out! Have yourself disassembled, made into a probe and sent to the most desolate place in the Empire! Look, Agent, they hurt me, and then they laughed. How could they?
Who did, my lord?
After Viorianal broke, I called the Council to assembly. I demanded the Lords give me the respect I was due. Some were angry, mocked me. They tormented me and warned me not to overstep my bounds again.
The Dark Council did this.
They called me an arrogant child, unworthy of my position. It's all Jadis' fault. He was my master, but he never taught me what I needed to know. Now he's dead, and I'm not ready for his council seat.
You're his daughter. He must have taught you something.
Do you know what kind of creature Darth Jadis was? When I was young, he taught me how to sing. He said song was a blade to cut emotion from others. He had musicians tutor me for a year.
What happened after a year?
When I was ready, my father arranged a performance for me in Kaz City. I sang for hours. I made the audience weep. I sang until my throat was raw and damaged. I sang until I could never sing again. Thus purged of the capacity for song, I saw my father smile. That's how he began my apprenticeship.
You became strong. You became powerful.
Yes. Just not powerful enough. I know what's happening in Imperial intelligence. I know you're going on a mission, and that the Eagle wasn't the man you thought. Swear that you'll find whoever really killed my father. Swear that the man responsible will pay for forcing me into this wretched life.
I swear I will make him pay.
Yes. You will exact my revenge, and the world will be made right. I have gifts for you, Agent. Take them with my blessing and leave me to salt my wounds. And to gain strength from my hatred.
Fair enough. Alright, all that's left for us to do now is to travel to the Artist system, which we will do in the next episode. I thank you for watching. Please subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff, and as always, I will see you next time.